Michael Saylor will probably be one of the richest people in crypto right now, buying 200 million Bitcoin, BlackRock buying Bitcoin, two final ETF meeting. And I do want to provide more info on what exactly is going on with crypto right now. Seems like a lot of people are really just excited to see price bumps and seeing all these price updates. So there is going to be tons of opportunities, and crypto is definitely not over yet as we thought. So that being said, be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already, because I am really, really excited to see these huge crypto price pumps in that sense. So let's jump right into the video. Let's check what is happening. And seed movements do not mean launch. Looks like BlackRock is planning to make moves on January 3rd, and seems like the ETF could be delayed. They plan to buy 10 million worth of Bitcoin on the 15th birthday of Bitcoin and price dumped 10% over some speculation. So they meant to buy 10 million, but in the crypto aspect, it's not really that much. Making his largest selling history, Michael Saylor will dump 260 million of MicroStrategy shares. So this makes potentially two aspects. Either he's buying more crypto or he's actually dumping it. So this is both a possible scenario in that sense. And I am still excited for crypto. I'm not too worried about it in that aspect.
Michael, MicroStrategy actually did.
If you look at the long-term aspect, like this really won't change crypto at any point given time. Like this is not too concerning for any of these cryptocurrencies, basically. So everybody will win in the long run.
Did pretty well, but it looks like the date of sale was yesterday. I don't think.
Imagine selling over 216 million. Now, I do feel like him selling could mean two things. And this is, he could have sold to actually buy it, to buy more Bitcoin. But why didn't he already has a ton of Bitcoin. So he bought 600 million. He just bought 600 million recently and sold 200 million. That's a bit confusing to me. Like, why did he do that? I'm not too sure. But it's definitely, it's just, I was just really confused about it, to be honest. Like, I didn't quite understand what and why he was doing it. But it definitely makes you consider everything that's happening with crypto right now. Like, is crypto right now rising? Is it dropping? What's going on? And I think in the long term, we will start to realize like everything that's been in fruition, everything that's been happening in that sense with the all the market drops, all the market dumps, it's really won't matter in that sense as much as we thought. So that being said, definitely tons of opportunities looking forward to that. And I do want to hear more of these cryptos also growing in that sense. So that
Bitcoin or something like that. I don't think that's the case. Knowing Michael Saylor, he's going to sell this $216 million worth of shares and then go buy Bitcoin with it.
I don't know why he would buy Bitcoin with his shares. I mean, maybe he would buy it personally. Maybe he's taking profits for himself. I don't know if he's going to buy Bitcoin for himself personally. He could have just hold it on the company. Maybe it's like a tax thing. But there is like a big ad celebrating Bitcoin's birthday with Invesco and Galaxy. So that's a pretty cool thing that people have been talking about. Again, this got me pretty confused. Why has he sold? And I wish I could have said so. I think there is also a market drop coming. I don't think he's going to actually keep it for himself. I think he's going to take small profits. But until next time, peace everyone.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to...
They warned us about XRP, and that's where I find the excitement. If you guys want more content like this, smash that like button. You know what to do. I'm your host, Coin Central, and there's a lot of excitement inbound. Breaking total U.S. debt hits 34 trillion, roughly the value economies of China, Germany, Japan, India, and United Kingdom. Is this normal market behavior? What's going to happen? The U.S. Dow is spending $2 billion per day on interest expense alone, so they're paying a lot of interest. Debt per capita is a record high of 101k. What's the long-term plan here? So how can you get out of debt, a country that's really indebted? The US dollar, people are calling about the collapse of US dollar. XRP has been trying to basically solve that. Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already, and I'll keep you updated with more news. But the US dollar, we have been talking a lot about this, like basically XRP solving all these transactions, full-scale global adoption, and use cases becoming a reality as the final wealth transfer approaches. And XRP has been working this last 5-6 years with tons of developers with a great team on how to actually fix the big boy problems. And the US dollar, it might exist. It probably won't go away. Crypto won't replace it, but that does mean XRP can support it. So I have my morning water here. Let's get right into the video.
Are expensive.
Now, on this topic, we also have
exactly what I was talking about. The big US dollar money is coming in, rising up, and taking all that sweet, juicy spots.
Over here, the BRICS nations drive for alternatives, followed by gold and silver, and then the last one, US states make a bold move to reclassify gold and silver. This goes back to December 24th. Do you see everything aligning perfectly here? I keep mentioning it and I keep warning you guys about what's happening simply because I don't want you to miss out on this.
So this is seems like there's a lot of problems happening right now with crypto. And it's definitely a concerning factor in that sense. Like, I do feel like a lot of them aren't aware of where crypto will go really in the next few days, but there is going to be probably massive opportunities in that sense for crypto with more of these BRICS coming in, with more of Asian markets dropping. And that's a pretty cool stuff. ECB to stress test bank ability to recover from cyber attacks. So it seems like everything is going more digital in that sense.
It's funded by individuals that are tied to the World Economic Forum after hearing about a cyber pandemic and cyber.
So there was actually a movie about this, like about a cyber attack that was like basically knocked down the whole country. And to me, it's an interesting concept. It got on top spot of Netflix. Definitely makes you think, like, where will crypto go from here? There's definitely more hype on digital media, on AI, on all of these things in 2022, basically. So there is going to be a lot of excitement for that. And I feel like more people will keep an eye on this, where crypto will start getting that global adoption. Huge Nigeria TED practice of using central banks to fund deficit. There is big news in the African markets for XRP and crypto as well.
As it is the birthplace of the fourth industrial revolution. Ending the practice of taking debt from central banks, aka the evil Rothschild family, is huge. It means the corrupt central banks no longer have power in Nigeria. And here we have Nigeria to end practice of using central bank to fund a deficit. You can actually see that they borrowed at least $33 billion from its central bank. It will stop using the widely criticized practice to fund its budget deficit. Finance Minister Wael Adun said, "We are bringing order to government borrowing," he told reporters during the signing of the 2024 budget. So this is pretty big when we talk about this.
So yeah, definitely pretty good news for crypto overall. Seems like there's news happening that I didn't even know about, but look at this. Ripple, partner for UPayer corridors for Africa, UK, Australia, and Gulf. Seems like Ripple XRP is moving into the big money.
See the BRICS moving heavily. Is this a psyop, right?
So yeah, that's the great news about it. We've been waiting this for quite some time now, and now we are finally seeing it exactly as we wanted, guys. This is the good news in the long-term sense. Everybody's going to win here. Everybody's going to have that future price prediction plan probably going to be like positive. This is very positive in that aspect. Like, there is going to be no losers in that sense. Everybody wins. The BRICS win. The only thing that's going to lose is probably the US dollar. It's going to lose its battle. But I'll keep you guys updated with more news on this.
Right? Is the BRICS moving heavily? Is everything happening around the BRICS just a distraction? Is it something that is going to accelerate the new system? In my opinion, it is. I've been talking about it. But at the end of the day, we know that currently speaking, our current financial system, it is absolutely getting slaughtered because of inflation and the constant printing.
Yeah, that's been the biggest problem of crypto, I think, and everything else. Like right now, we have been seeing a lot of problematic factors. Is inflation really destroyed lives, really destroyed homes, and I think crypto could solve a lot of these problems in that crypto space, a lot of these transactions in that way. So that's going to be the good factor about it. I definitely am really excited. But if that's something you're interested in, you want more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Until next time, peace everyone. Let's take a look at Kaspa's price prediction today. So Kaspa is at 11 cents, dropped down from 14 cents, which ain't that bad. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day today, but smash that like button if you guys haven't already. So there does seem to be a lot of Kaspa uncertainty right now. The blockchain is still there, the technology is still there, but what about the big price updates? So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to smash that like button, and I will keep you guys updated as I promised with more news and everything that's going on in crypto today.
In Kaspa, how much money can you realistically make with Kaspa? I'll go through two scenarios for my Kaspa price prediction for the next bull run. I think Kaspa is going to pump a lot, like a lot.
So yeah, Kaspa definitely can hit even $1 at this point, and I think this is where the real excitement comes in for Kaspa. Is it has a lot of potential updates, potential excitement, and there's really no bad plans for Kaspa in that sense. Really a lot of opportunities inbound forecasts. So I am excited. I'm definitely excited. I think everyone else is as well. That's holding Kaspa long term to really be in crypto in that sense. So that being said, where is the price update for that? So there's about 10,000 Kaspa here. He said to buy it. I'm not sure if we should buy it or not, because the issue is there could be a market drawdown any second right now as people are talking about this.
That's not decentralized. That's very centralized. So Kaspa is decentralized. It's listed on
a lot of exchanges, but it's still not listed on the big three exchanges: Binance, Coinbase, and any other tier 1 exchange, basically. But look at this. Yeah, sure, it has trading volume, 8 million, things like that, but it still is number 37 on market cap. Tells me it's growing enough to actually have those price rises, but it's not growing enough to see that market pump yet. So I think this is the big difference with CAS at this point.
a lot of exchanges, which historically speaking has always been the catalyst for pumping Kaspa. I remember when I first bought Kaspa at half a cent a year ago. It was only on Mexi and TXBit, so it was really hard to buy. And
so yeah, now it's easier to buy for those who are interested in crypto. It's still far way ahead from all these price bumps, all these price predictions. It's definitely a good way ahead in that sense, in that matter. We still have to see much more for that though. Kaspa still ain't there yet in that, like in the short term. So that's gonna be the difference I see with Kas.
Ever since then, every time it announced new exchange listings like Gate, Uphold, KuCoin, it pumped a lot. It pumped to...
So yeah, imagine when it got listed on Binance, for example. It's number 37 at this point. Still not listed on Binance because crypto is pretty early. When it gets listed, there is just going to be unlimited potential in that sense. There's just going to be unlimited price opportunity rising. And I am definitely excited for that. If you guys are excited as well, Kaspa is going to be there when the price updates happen. So there is going to be probably more opportunity in that aspect. Kaspa being posted on like these tier 2 exchanges, Albank, all of that. Doesn't really, it's cool, right? But it's not really a game changer yet. And look at this, exactly when we saw like some sort of consolidation, some sort of dips, the whales bought the dip every single time. Doesn't this look a bit weird to you guys? Definitely looks a bit weird to me. Looks interesting to me if you ask me. But I definitely think there's going to be more price opportunities.
Down and go up and go down. And then
again, these whales, it might dip more in the near sense, but in the long term, I definitely see potential for Kaspa because it still hasn't been listed on the exchanges. And as a market 37 coin, definitely will be at that point. It's certain that it will be because it's market cap 37. It's still confusingly not listed. Maybe
straight up
they don't want to list it yet. Maybe they're waiting for the bull runs to increase. Maybe they listed too many tokens this week. So they're waiting on a lot of different things to happen, really. So this is going to be the cool stuff. And people, like, he bought Caspa at half a cent. So he's definitely a clear winner. He's definitely a big whale because all his videos are about Cas. Crypto Galaxy made a lot of videos, and people like to watch him because he makes fair points. He doesn't, mess around and say, yeah, Caspa is going to the moon. He provides fair points of why Caspa might be growing. And that's where I think the big excitement comes in for Cas. But if you guys want more content like this, seems like he said he bought about, 460K? Wait, let me see here.
in Caspa. So if you don't have any Caspa, that's insane, dude. That's divide that by today's 2.5 billion market. It's pretty arbitrary. No, I think the next bull run, like in 2025, Caspa, best case scenario, I think hits 1 trillion market cap.
1 trillion market cap is definitely, sounds too crazy, but it can happen, and it has happened in crypto before. So that's where I think the big opportunity will rise. Like we have been seeing cryptos going up and down basically for a long-term sense. We have been seeing them having these price rises. So I don't think it's impossible at any point. Like people have been saying it's not going to happen, but I definitely think it can and probably most likely will.
Divide that by today's 2.5 billion market cap. We're looking at a 400x multiplier on Caspa. So times that 11 cents, it would put Caspa at about $46. So if you had 10,000 Caspa, that would be about $460,000 worth of.
Yeah, 460K of Caspa with 1 trillion market. I mean, that means that would have to beat Ethereum. So this is a very small chance. But if it happens, I think a lot of people will be seriously excited about that. Again, there is opportunities that this will happen. So it might rise to this point. And if it does, guess what? People at Caspa will be the winners, will be the real victors. So I am definitely excited to see that. And if you guys want to see more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more content like this. Caspa right now, definitely a start of a huge market rally, especially because the big listings haven't yet happened, and the holders are still here. This guy bought half a cent, so it's 11 cents now. He already made about 22x. He made about 22x, which is incredible. And I wish I got it at 1 cent. I thought it. I know when it was at 4 cents, I thought 2 cents, 3 cents. I waited until it was 11 cents, so I was really sidelined. But I want to make crypto videos because I like informing the community and everything that's going on. And again, I do want to provide some more info on Caspa. So if there's any crypto videos you guys are interested in or want to be watching, do let me know, because that's something I'll be also talking about in the long-term sense. Like I definitely think there's going to be more cryptocurrencies growing that way, more crypto price hikes, more crypto price predictions happening and I am definitely excited. So cool stuff ahead. I'm definitely really surprised with Caspa's price growth at this point. I was expecting it to grow a bit less actually than it was, but there is good news ahead for anyone interested in Cas. So smash that like and a peace, everyone.